Come on, next. Hey, good morning. Sorry I'm late, guys. New phone and I overslept. How about that, huh? Morning. Hey, old man, how you doing? I overslept. I apologize. Hey, Georgia Rebel, how you doing? Glad you're feeling better, old man. I just have my phone this morning. I don't have the laptop because it's froze up on me. So if I don't get your name, I'll get you on the replay. How's the weather where everybody's at? I don't totally have it all set up yet, so and I'm not quite awake yet. So you have to. I apologize. Haven't even eaten my breakfast yet, so hey, cookies for breakfast. Sunny there. Kind of overcast here today. We're gonna see if the camera works right today. They sent me a new one because they said there was hardware problems with the other one. That's why it kept going blurry. Yeah, probably by the time I get halfway through here, I'll have to get up and go get one. Right now, I'm just trying to wake up. Hey, how you doing, CR? Yeah, you guys, don't forget to smash that like button. It's my first live with the new phone. We'll see how it goes. Now I have a pen that don't work. Grand Aiden and Uncle Al, welcome you guys. I'm a little late, sorry. I don't have my laptop to keep up with the chat, so if I don't get you right away, I will. We got 7 in the chat who hasn't popped up and said anything yet. Or did I miss you? Oh, there we go. Hey, Gray, how you doing? Rescue Boss, good morning to you or afternoon. Yeah, I apologize to everybody. I overslept. You're the slacker? I am. I overslept. What are you talking about? I have to get. I'm gonna move you guys so I can sit down. Ugh. Oh. Let's see how this new focus thing works. Oh man, I don't even have the right lights on. Sorry. See if that helps. Uh, that background light. I'm moving you guys. Hold on. Try to get it to focus, refocus now that I'm sitting back. Trying out this new fangled phone they sent me. And see if I can relax a little bit. I don't have my laptop to see the chat, so if I miss you guys, it's not on purpose. Okay, I got it all caught up on the names. So it looks like it's kind of cloudy here. Oh man, it's wanting to try to pop out on me again. If it does it, I'm gonna have to really get on them. I didn't have a chance to take the autofocus off. I just woke up. I should have gotten up and taken care of everything, but unfortunately, didn't happen that way. I can't type in the place you go if you want to support the channel, but if you go back to my home page, there's a button there on the home page for my PayPal. I haven't had a chance to fix everything up yet, but I'm working on it. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry about that. I didn't take the autofocus off. Like I said, I overslept, so it was like jump up, get dressed, and start the stream. So I really didn't have time to prepare. It is better than the other camera. I think if I take the autofocus on for my live streams, it'll be okay. Oh, you have to go get the blood work done. Oh, I hate that. How many vials they take out on you? They usually do 3 on me. So far, so good. The thing's not going crazy on us. Still trying to wiggle around there, I see. I guess if I just sit stone cold still, it'll work. Don't know this morning? Yeah, oh, there it goes. Darn it. Sorry, you guys. I didn't take that autofocus off. It is a lot better than the other one, though. I'm just getting woke up, so you guys are gonna have to talk for a bit. Oh, I did, I did. Isn't that something? Just get over the volcanoes and look at that crap that happens next. It's been a bad year. That's it. I don't even know if I can try to turn that thing off. Not gonna let me. Nah, not gonna let me do it. Bugger of a phone. Yeah. Buttons don't work when you're live. Crud. There we go. Man, if it wasn't for bad luck, they wouldn't have any luck at all today, this year. And that's not a very big place to be able to have SHTF happen, is it? I know my buddy Prepper Madness up in Canada. He lives north of Alberta, and he was telling me that they have spot fires going on up there right now. And he said that's kind of weird because they're already getting snow on the mountains. Oh, hey, how you doing, Jay? I didn't see you pop in. New camera, checking it out for the first time. See if they could fix the focus problem I was having. Draco's World, howdy, howdy. See what you guys are saying. Yeah, he said there's been helicopters flying all overhead of his place there. I hope he's okay up there. He's the guy that makes the knives while I get the sheaths on them. We're trying to get a start up here, so Gray Man Outdoors, how you doing? Friggin' new camera. At least it's not even scrolling for you guys. May have to do some work on it. Still kicking, eh? Your project is coming on Wednesday. He's mailing it out, so I figure he's sending it priority, so it should be here in about a week. A week from Wednesday. And went and got all the leather and stuff, so I'm ready for when they get here. Good luck. I tried that too, Gray Man. Uh, it's kind of weird how it works on the big screen. I still don't have it figured out. Whoops, it's trying to go out of focus because I'm moving around. Come on. Focus up. There we go. Seems if I move too much, it goes out of focus. They sent me this new phone. It was supposed to be better. Yeah, if it was old black and white days, we wouldn't have anything to do, would we? The way it's going, we're moving backwards anyway. Yeah, they just sent this new phone here. This is the maiden voyage for the live stream. Oh man, it don't look like it's doing much better than the other one. They told me the other one was a hardware problem. You can't tell me I got two of them that aren't going to work right? Jeez. Does that mean I have to be right in the camera all the time? I may have to break down. Bayou Prepper, how are you doing? Anybody know of a small portable camera to get? That I can go live on? I don't have a laptop yet. The laptop froze up. I'm waiting for the new one to get here. I'll probably try to go on live on that if this don't work. The new one is going to be here today, so somebody knocks on the door, it's probably my new device. Hey, Phil. How you doing, Phil? I was telling everybody, Phil, this is the maiden voyage for my new camera, but they said this one would work better, but it's not doing as good. It's doing better than the other one, but a GoPro maybe? Yeah. I kind of looked at them, but I thought they were a little spendy for me. It's looking like at a little handheld one. I can't remember the name of them. I'm not sure. Did you hear me, Gray Man, about your cleaver? Yeah, the thing ain't even scrolling right. Yeah, maybe. I never thought about that. We have a Goodwill here. Oh yeah, it's come. He's mailing it on Wednesday, so I figure that a week from Wednesday I should have it. He sent it priority from Alberta. Yeah, I'll go look after the stream today. Thanks, Rescue Boss. They have a little handheld, but I'm not sure that it goes live. Have you seen those ones at Walmart that are just really small? And they take movies. I'm thinking that they go live too. I'm gonna check into it. I sure wish my old phone hadn't decided to start malfunctioning from where I dropped it. Camera worked perfect on that one for live streaming. Hit and miss, I guess. Oh, look, I didn't even comb my hair very good. Like I said, I was moving pretty fast when I woke up and it was 10 after 9. Hey, how you doing, Virginia? Good to see you. I see that you go live, and then when I get there to go in, you're gone. What's with that? You don't live stream for very long, or? Yeah, that's why I haven't done any videos in a few days, is because I was waiting on my phone. Then after I got it, I had to set it up, and I need to take it. I think I need to take it off the autofocus. But I can't do it while I'm streaming, so one thing after another. I think what they do is they get us used to these devices, and then they can do whatever they want, you know. There I am, I'm going out of focus again. Darn it. I'm gonna call them up today and tell them that it's doing it again. Sparing Outdoors, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome. You guys, this is a new person for our channel, so if you're not supporting Sparing Outdoors, make sure you guys do that. How are you this morning, Sparing? I'm on a maiden voyage with my new camera that's not going to work very good. It's working better than the other one, but not quite up to par. Learning your device. You got a new device too? Hey, Muskie Hans, how you doing? Hans. One of them. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Maiden voyage for this video camera, so it's not doing too hot yet. I'll try to cripple through it this morning, then I'm going to go through the settings again. And go pop out the autofocus when I do live streams, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I'm going to be doing something. I'm going to have to do some test live streams as I work on the Yeah, I just got this phone Sparing, so I was trying to fix that autofocus problem, and my carrier which is Verizon, of all people, said that it was a hardware problem, so they sent me this new device, but still doing it. I hit the autofocus when I was setting up. I'm thinking I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I am frantically trying to find something that'll work for the live streams. My Galaxy 7 works perfectly, but unfortunately I dropped it and shattered the darn thing. So I had to jack up a new one, and this is what I get. Darn it. I think I was trying to hurry up and get it set up so I could do the live stream. I'm thinking that when I looked at the camera settings, the autofocus was on, and I just left it there. And I probably shouldn't do that when I'm live streaming, because it has to work too hard. Too much for the camera to understand. Soil extracts? Oh, what are those about, Muskie? All right, Jay. See you when you get back. Have a good one. That one, Gray Man, is already taken, but I can make another one just like it if you want. If you like that idea, I can make another one. I have a whole bunch of those D rings. I bought a whole bag of them, so yeah, I'm back to that point too, old man. I'm about ready to get rid of them. My laptop, it kind of something inside of it quit making it work, so I'm waiting for a new device to get here. Hopefully, that will be today, or so the tracking says it will be here today. So if somebody knocks on the door back there, probably be the delivery guy from FedEx. I still got the old phone. You think it would work? I see this one here is struggling to keep it in focus. Are you guys noticing that? Don't forget to smash that like button when you guys leave or come in, please. Also, I don't have a keyboard to write down my PayPal for you guys, so, but I can tell you if you go out to my About page, there is a button on my home page. You can click on that if you want to make donations to the channel. And my channel is completely donation funded, so I can keep buying screwy phones, I guess. What's everybody think about those fires? Are you getting smoke where you're at? I went up on the bluff. Those pictures I took a week or so ago, and you can look out across the valley, and it's just like a haze out there. looks like I'm missing some chat here. Oh, okay. I understand now, Muskie. All right, I'll put them on there for you, Gray Man. That's good to know, though. I was gonna ask you what you wanted, if you wanted them on there or not. What are you saying, old man? I got all the parts for the buggy. Now I've just got to. Well, I don't think I have all the parts because I always forget to get something, but I just haven't been able to get out there and get started because I'm trying to get my electronic devices to all work right so I can do it. Well, that sounds pretty interesting, Muskie. Yeah, I can tell you the link. Oh, there you go. You got it. Perfect. Thank you, Gray Man. Yeah, the need for umbrellas where you're at. This thing isn't even scrolling right. I'm really upset with them. Maybe that'll make it work better. No. Yeah, I remember that song. What about it? Talking about the haze over my valley. That's pretty cool about that, Rescue Boss. Did that happen like at work or something? Oh, you run with the fire department? I think they do out here too. Every time you see a fire engine go by, there's an aid car right behind it. Yeah, that's true right there. You don't know if they're just smoking like a cigarette type vape or if they're actually got some kind of oil in there from marijuana. It's kind of hard to know the difference. Thanks, Baron. I appreciate you coming by. See you probably on Saturday. I'll be live streaming on Saturday at 8 p.m. Hopefully, I have something figured out here for the stream. Hey, Backwoods Law, how you doing? Welcome. I'm having a maiden voyage on a new camera, so If it pops in and out, it's because I don't have the settings right yet. Hopefully that's what it is anyway. I see a few more live streams, short live streams coming up so I can get everything set right. Maybe do some half-hour ones or something, try to get the settings put into the right place. I just got the phone like, I think it was yesterday or the day before. So I'm still kind of setting it up. You're on a high-tech system. I can tell from those videos you're putting out. Yeah, it could be. Like I was telling everybody, I overslept, so when I got up, the door was already open. I was just hurried up and got everything going so I could get on. I was late coming on. Fireside Coffee, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. I'll take any suggestions you guys have on what could be making my camera act up. I am sort of illiterate to those things. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure all that out too, Gray Man. I think it was a couple of weeks ago I tried to go live on the TV, but I had to settle for the other device. I couldn't get the TV to work right. Not to live stream on, anyway. It would be cool if I could get that big 55-inch to do that. Oh, you're lurking in the back corner of Virginia. It'd be sweet if I could get it working right, but I don't know. I kind of like to get everything set up where it quits popping in and out so I'd like to try to do a stream on Google Hangouts. Or I could get some of you guys to come up onto a panel for me. That is my goal, to get everything running perfectly so I could do that. I'm hoping this new device is going to let me do that. I used to be pretty good at computers, but now that I'm retired, they've outdone the realm of my brain. Yeah, that's my goal, is to get a hangout going for either the Saturday night stream or the Wednesday morning stream, and have you guys come up on a panel and talk to everybody. It is easy, Gray Man. Come on, thing, pop back in. There you go. I think you're right. Maybe that glare in the background making it work too hard. Maybe I'll try to get that door shut. You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves while I try to get that done. Hold on, I'm moving yet. Try to be gentle with you. Let's see how this works. Wish those darn dogs would learn to put their toys away. I just stepped on a bone. Yeah, let's try that, see if that works better. I'll even move the camera over here a little bit. Let's see if that works a little better, you guys. Maybe it was just that glare in the background. Oh, color's even better. You're right. Oh, yeah. Cross your fingers, guys. I'm gonna move you again because I can't quite see the darn screen. Yeah, I know. I've gone on back on Hangouts before. My goal when I learned how to do it was to get a panel going. But with my camera issues and everything going on, I haven't been able to do it. Hopefully, between the new phone and the new device I have coming, I'll be able to reach my goal of streaming in Hangouts so I can get people to come up and talk to the chat people so you can all get to know each other. It's the best way on YouTube to get to know each other is through that darn oh my eye now Hangouts. It's much better now. It's not having to work so hard. Yeah, I think I have pretty good internet. I have one of those providers on my internet that use the internet to bring your TV to you. So I think it would be pretty good. I think you'd be fine on a live stream, Gray Man. Yeah, she's keep their edge on them for sure. Yeah, my TV runs off internet. That was the best. I live in a small town, so that's the best that they have. They call it fiber optics, is what they brag about. They are pretty sharp, Gray Man, but I know you. You're going to want to put your own edge on there. They are pretty sharp without anything on there. He does a good job of putting an edge on them. But just from talking to you, I'm imagining that you'll want to mess with it yourself. You'll see. They're pretty good. So I'll put the D-rings on yours also, okay? If you want a strap, I can add a strap, but it'll cost extra. Yes, that's it, Backwoods. Is I overslept this morning and I didn't get to take the autofocus off before I started. It's like I was telling these other guys, the other phone I had a hardware problem according to the provider, so they sent me this phone here that I'm on now. And it's sort of like a maiden voyage for it because I just got this thing like I think day before yesterday now. I've only had it for a short time. been frantically trying to get it up and running so I could do this live stream this morning. Thanks. Yeah, Backwoods. I think when I stream, I'm going to have to take it off of autofocus because I did a video the other day, the day I got the darn thing, just to check it out, and it was still blurry from it trying to keep up with my movement. But I see shutting that door made it a whole lot better. My ultimate would be to get my green screen fixed. Get my OBS into the new device and then use OBS to stream on. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking they have a good edge on them, Gray Man, but I'm thinking that knowing you the way I do now is that you'll probably add to the edge you got on there. And he was telling me he doesn't think that you really need to use a stone on them, that you could just use a regular still or something like that to just kind of tune them in. HSFL Paranormal is in the house. Welcome. They come pretty sharp, old man, but I just know Gray Man, he'll want to add a little bit extra on there. Nothing wrong with that though. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I kind of like my OBS, but it's like Backwoods said, if you're going to do a panel or anything like that, you really need to be in Hangouts. Keith, where in the heck have you been, bud? You're late. You're later than me. I came on late. I was almost directly right from bed to the stream. I overslept. He's early for tomorrow, yeah. That's a good way to look at it. Where you been at, Keith? How's the weather? Oh, you went and got coffee for everybody. Cool. In that case, you're forgiven for being late. Oh, it's raining? Yeah, it rained here almost all day yesterday. Felt kind of good for a change. I'm glad you're starting to feel better, old man. We were worried about you. It's good to see you back on. Who's that one guy that had cookies on his stream? Shoot. Doug Fairbanks, that's him. Cookies. Always holds a whole stack of them up here. Uh-oh. Got too close to the camera. I hear you, old man. You can drive, huh? All right, Fireside. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Don't forget to come to Saturday's live stream at 8 o'clock. I'm going to draw a name from somebody in this stream this morning. It's great to see you too, Paranormal. Still on Gray Man, Keith. Wednesday, the new run is coming for me. Your knife and stuff's in there. I should have them a week from Wednesday. Start work on them. If you want anything special on yours, you need to let me know. Oh, okay. Oh, man, so you're not allowed to drive yet? I hated that when I first got out of the hospital. They wouldn't let me drive either. I guess they're afraid you'll drive off the road or something. What, Keith? I don't get that. I don't have my. A good one, backwoods. Keep the blood flowing inside, yep. No, I don't. I'd have to get up to do that, Keith. I'm not gonna. They're in there. Oh, a pocket for Altoids 10. So you want Altoids 10 on your 10 on yours, Keith? Yep, I've got some ferro rods coming from Jerry's wood shop. He just be sending me some ferro rods. I'm gonna add them right into the sheath. All right, you guys, you talked me into it. Let me go get them. Keith wants to see that one I have, I'm sure. Give me a minute. I'm gonna move you guys. Hold on. I gotta go get the box. Whoops. Stinking chair. All right, guys, here we go. Bring it over here where I can show you. Here's the newest one. Let me get you guys a little closer. There we go. Here's the one I just got done, Keith. It's got a dangler on it right here. But you can see it's also got the tin, the ferro rod. Okay, that's one, Keith. Hold on, I'm moving around for the camera. Hold on. I got a whole box. Is this the one you're talking about, Gray Man? Is that what you want done to yours? Okay. And one more. This one, because I got rid of one of them. So there's still, I still have a couple of, I don't have sheaths on, so I'll just show you one of them. This one doesn't have a sheath yet. You want the other sheath one, Gray Man? Okay, here's the back of it. And then the front. Hey, Sergeant Smith, how you doing? Long time. Trying to get everybody set up here. Yeah, the first one is the cross draw. It can be carried scout style or right in the front as a cross draw. The belt goes right in here. And it's hand sewn in there, so. How you doing, Sergeant Smith? I haven't seen you around for a while. Not in my live stream, anyway. Okay, let me figure. So what, you want a dangler on this? Is that what you're saying? Or do you want a belt loop right here? Or up here? You'll carry it on your right side, so would have to be a loop right here, right? Make it a cross draw. You're trying to hold down the hostility. So Gray Man, you want me to put a loop on the back here so you can carry it on your right side, right? Like this, so you can grab it. Okay, so up here. Actually, I could put one right up here. And then it would hang on your right side and you could pull it out with your left hand. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you got a bunch of greenhorns. I see. Thanks, Sarge. So what, you got a bunch of horns, Sergeant Smith? Yeah, you never know if they're gonna learn or not, them greenhorns. Okay, Gray Man, why don't you just send me an email of how you want it to look? It doesn't have to be pretty, just to show me where you want the loops in the belt loop and the, because I'll put the D rings just like this right here. This is the cross draw on here, so would you like it something like this? Ah, I see. So you're sort of like a private. All right, no problem, bud. There you go. Look at that piece of iron, huh? Some nice looking knives. I kind of like how this one turned out because it has ferro rod, the tin, and has a dangler on it. What, the one I just showed you? No, Keith, I don't have your number, but you can send it to me in an email, okay? Irish Mama, how you been? Yes, it has been a while. How are you this morning? Pin quit. I've been good. Thank you for asking. Pin quit working. It's a skipper. I don't see another one up here. I see cookies. Son, son, bring me a pin. All right, Sergeant Smith, thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoyed your lunch. We got a pin that works now. What are you doing, Keith? What'd you say, Backwoods? I didn't see it. I guess I can't see it. I'm the. Guess not. A strawberry to a skunk. Yeah, you guys, don't forget I come on Saturdays as well. I start at 8 p.m. Just email it to me, Keith. I just have this little bitty screen to keep up with, so. I have me a new device coming that I'll be able to keep up with, but I really like how this knife here came out. Check this one out. Is that pretty or what, huh? I love that knife. Fits in snug on that sheath too. What, Keith? You can't email it to me? Just a second. Let me get my paper back out. Okay, shoot it to me. Try to catch it real fast. I'm moving too fast for the camera. Five eight oh. Got it. You can retract it. Yep, I got it. You go ahead and retract it, Keith. There you go. Good. That's good. Thank you. Got it. I'll give you a call, Keith. You still want that other cleaver too, right? Besides the one Arnie's sending? You want the mini cleaver too? All right. Okay, old man. Hey, don't let them get too much blood out of you. Tell them you gotta live too. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why you got timed out. Keith, why did you time him out? Lady Aquarius, how are you doing this morning? Welcome. Why did you time out Backwoods Law? Yeah, don't apologize to me. You need to apologize to Backwoods Law. Life on the trail. Good morning. How are you this morning? Welcome to the live stream. Don't believe I've seen you here before, so welcome. Same with Lady Aquarius. I don't believe I've seen you here either. Oh, I bet it is. We're getting a haze here. Life on the trail. I went up on our bluff and I was looking the valley over. It's a haze up there. Hey, how you doing, Chris? Welcome. Glad you made it. That was some good shooting, Tex. Where'd you get those targets at? Life on the trail. Where are you located at? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, those were some good targets. You were hitting them too. I can't believe it. Those are kind of small. Oregon? Yeah. I lived in Washington for over 40 years. What part? Hemmington. Okay. Good area. That's a good area. Hermiston. Yep. I know where it's at. I have a friend that lives down that area. Thanks for apologizing to Backwoods Law, Keith. I really haven't ever seen him do anything to be timed out for. Yep, Keith is a good guy. He's he's my bodyguard. Oh, you gotta get pizza for everybody too, huh? Coffee, now pizza? Oh man. Yeah, I'll have to do that, but I can't do it on the phone. I get the other device, I'll make him a mod. Easiest way to fix that problem. Oh, you're gonna go out wandering around again, huh, Gray Man? This is Wednesday. You can't do it. Fire up is Friday. And we've already passed 10 Cup Tuesday. Yeah, I was listening a little bit of his speech last night. He wasn't actually telling too much of the truth about the VA, you guys. They're actually trying to make it all privatized, the VA, I mean. Thanks, guys. Are you leaving Virginia? Oh, she just made it back. I thought she was lurking in the back corner. That's what I heard her say last time. Oh, you went and had lunch. Okay, so welcome back. How's Dad doing? Which dad? Your birth dad. Hi, Dad. One wrong turn, huh? Hey, you can't get lost if you got a compass. You want a compass on yours, right, Keith? Your sheath? Yep, a compass. Oh, and a map too. You gotta be able to plot your way in and plot your way out. All right, Keith, I got it. Just head north, huh? If you head north, you'll end up at home or close to home anyway. That's a good analogy, backwoods. Just go downriver for you, Keith. There's always a way. I mean, we as adults, actually, unless you're in an area you don't know, can actually get motivated around. Like me, you guys saw that video I did where I was up on top of the bluff overlooking the valley. Heck, if I was to go on a walkabout, all I would have to do is get up on a high point and look around and I could see the town I live in. It's that flat. Sort of miss my home, which is Washington, but can't do anything about it. I'm here now. Yeah, markers. Yeah, landmarks. That's what I used to do when I was in the woods. I had landmarks, and if I was in an area I didn't know, I would take my uh, hatchet or something, and I would mark the trees so I would know. I would put a mark on the side of the tree for the right direction. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that, but it works. Mark the trees with a knife, put a mark in it on the side of the tree of the direction you need to go. Where are you going, Keith? Have a safe trip, buddy. I'll give you a call. Yeah, you don't have to kill them. You can just mark them. You can mark them through the bark without really hurting them. Have a good one, Keith. See you on the next one. All right, buddy. I'll give you a call, okay? We'll talk about what you want on your sheaths. I'm feeling fine today, Chris. How about you? How are you doing? How'd that doctor's appointment go? Did he say you're doing okay? Have you tried that CBD oil, Chris? I wasn't a big believer in that, but I got one of those free bottles offline, and I tried to use it for my back, and it actually helps a little bit. It doesn't take it all away, but it does. It does help a little bit. All right, Backwoods Law. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I appreciate it. Yep, I'll be back on again on Saturday night. You can probably hit me up after SOS. I try to get in there before I go live, so maybe I'll see you in his stream. Yeah, I hear you. It doesn't help me completely, Chris, but it does have some kratom. What is? I haven't heard of that one. What is it? Maybe it would help me. I have terrible back. They put me on 2 different pain pills, and I really don't like taking pain pills, but I have to for my back. So I completely weaned myself off of one of them, and I'm just living with just one of them. I still hurt, but at least I'm not on 2. I hated that. My back shot because they put me on prednisone, and if you use prednisone every day, it messes with your joints. So it messed with the vertebrae in my back. Go figure, eh? I just figure I take enough pills. I don't need to be on two pain pills, and so I just got myself off of one of them. Doctor wouldn't listen to me, so I just did it. Oh, so would that be like that milkweed then? Or not milkweed, wild lettuce. I was watching a show on TV about that wild lettuce. It tastes terrible. Yeah. I was watching a thing on TV about that wild lettuce. It's a natural pain reliever. Oh, similar to it? Yeah, I was thinking about trying some of that wild lettuce. They showed you how to process it and everything, so I was thinking about trying it. Heck, it couldn't hurt. At least it's not an opioid. Doesn't look that hard to process. All right, Chris, I will do that. I will definitely do that. If it works for me, then I would be glad to pay for it. Is your email in your about section? McB Chris. Is that right? Ymail? Is that right? Ymail? It'll go on Ymail? Because I haven't ever heard of that mail before. Okay. All right, I got it right then. I'll slip you an email today, Chris. No problem. Thanks, buddy. I would do anything to get off what I'm on. Didn't even get to comb my hair. I just planted my hat on my head. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off because I was 15 minutes late. Yeah. Uh, don't take much to slip on a pair of shorts. Oh, really? I like that idea. I hate that feeling you get when you're not taking them, but I went through it just so I would get off the one. That would be super. Thanks a lot, Chris. But what does it run for cost wise? Very much? Is it expensive or inexpensive? All right, I'll talk to you about it in email. I understand. I wouldn't talk about it out in the open either. That's why I said expensive, non inexpensive. Well, the phone is not going as blurry now. That sun on the white door must have been what did it. I guess I don't have to call them. That other phone was terrible, wasn't it? I finally ended up calling the provider and telling them that I couldn't have that happening because I had a YouTube channel and did a lot of videos and live streaming, and I just couldn't have a phone that popped in and out like that. So they just sent me a different phone. I almost was thinking this one was doing the same thing. Now we know. So what have you been up to, Chris? It's like I'm losing my viewers. You're gonna grab some coffee? You better bring enough for everybody, CR. Oh, I was asking just what you've been up to. Fixing a drink. Yeah, I hear you. I got my drink too. I woke up at 5 minutes after 9. By the time I got on, it was, I think, 20 after 9. I was humping it to get back to get on to you guys. So where you go to shoot, Chris? Do you do it there by your house? Do you have a place there by your home that you can shoot? See, like here, I don't have any place here. I live right in the city, so I have to go to a range. It's not that bad. They charge $15 for you to get in there and shoot, so it's not too bad. Oh, you have your own range? That is so cool. I tell you what, I'll just, when I email you, we can talk about that. Maybe we can just switch phone numbers or something. Wow, that's a pretty nice backyard. Yeah, I use that CBD oil myself, Gray Man. It doesn't completely take it away, but it helps a tiny little bit. The doctor put me on two pain medications, and I just didn't like doing two of them. I didn't want to do nothing when I did both of them together. So I weaned myself off of one of them, and I'm just currently on one. I take it twice a day, but it's a time release thing. But if I don't take it, I get sick. So what do you do, you know? So you must live out in the country, eh, Chris? That would be so super. I miss that. When I lived in Washington, I lived outside the city limits as well. I lived out and I had a huge place, but I really miss it. Now I live right in town. It just sucks. Can't do whatever you want when you live in town. Nice. Very nice. Tell you what, when I email you, I'll send you my number, okay? Send you my address and my number. You can call me and we'll shoot the shit or something. Talk about whatever you. Maybe we'll talk about your knife sheath. See what you think. Hey, Gray Man, you should see the pictures of the wreck that Chris was in. If you saw those pictures, you'd wonder why he's still here on YouTube. Oh, thanks a lot. Where is it that you live again? I can't remember. I got old man syndrome. Hey, Insight, how you doing? That was a good drawing you had, buddy. I saw that guy that you drew, Chico Wise. I saw him on a live stream. He was just totally elated. Did uh, did he sound elated to you too, Scott? Oh, Tennessee, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, I used to have family down there, but I'm sure they're all dead now. I used to have a family around Chattanooga, but I think they're all dead now. Yeah, I was talking to him in that stream that the Crazy Scotsman does. He seemed pretty happy. He's just a young guy too. Lives in the city, a big city, I guess. You know what? I've met a lot of good people on YouTube. I just don't get it. There's so many good people here on YouTube. I couldn't help but help you out there, Scott. We live in a great community. Yes, sir. I talked to him a little bit in that live stream. He seems like and he takes advice pretty well for a young person. Hey, how you doing, West Wind? I don't think so, Virginia. Tell us about it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, buddy. Those were some great videos you put up of the Cascades. I appreciate you doing that. I really miss that country. If I could afford it, I'd be back out there. I've thought about going back a couple of times, but I just don't know how I could make it. I would have to live on the street corner. Yeah, it's crazy. That smoke. Uh, you wouldn't think it would be out this far. I live in Nebraska now, and if you go up on the bluff, I live in Scott. It's called Scotts Bluff, and it's because we have a big bluff just outside of town. I went up on that bluff, and if you look out across the valley, it's just a haze from the smoke. You wouldn't believe it would be this far east, but it is. That's all you know about the hurricane? Does anybody else know about that hurricane coming in? Hey, West Wind, what's your first name so I don't have to keep saying West Wind? I don't want your whole history, just your first name. Wayne, okay, thanks, Wayne. I appreciate it. So, where is it coming in from, Scott? Is that going to be coming in from uh, down around Florida? I didn't see any copy airlifted into me there, CR. Are you guys giving each other crud? Oh, in the Pacific. Wow. That's unusual, isn't it? Thought you were gonna have it airlifted into me. I gotta wait till after the stream now to make me a pot, because I overslept. Oh, he reminds you of your sister. I used to drink when I was working. I used to drink coffee 24/7. Started at 3 in the morning and quit about 5 at night. I like those out here. They just started bringing espresso stands out here finally. Yep, that's right. An espresso stand on every corner, huh, Wayne? Get down. Oh yeah, 10 coffee houses and a brewery. Yep. They just started getting those coffee houses out here. Yep. You drink that much coffee, you better know where all the bathrooms are. Yeah, they call it. I can't remember what they call it here. It's not even Starbucks. Coffee Klatch or something like that. All right. Hey, look who came. Hi, Sue. That's okay, Sue. I came late too. You getting much smoke your way, Sue? I know you gotta be getting it because I got it here. What are we boxing up this week? Peaches still? Ash on your car. I remember when St. Helens blew. I lived out east this way, and I had ash on my car too. Trying to figure out how to get my kid to come up here and do the kids outside. I have to do it this way. Don't mind me, guys. Trying to get a hold of my kid. Eh, Old phone must be just about shut down. Can't find it on here. Huh. No such thing as Messenger on an old phone when you got everything put into the new one. Lily's here. Hey, Lily, how you doing? How are you this morning, young lady? Good to see you. Good to see you could come by. You're in here with all the old timers. Heck, I just don't see it. I don't know. New phone's got all the stuff in it already. There it is, right there. Just couldn't see that it's the wrong color. Yeah, no problem. I'm old too, Scott. Sorry, Virginia. Yeah, I can give him now. Fur babies want to go outside. See if I can get his attention. He's getting ready to go to school. We'll see how that works. He started college this week. He's kind of liking it. He's his first year. It was. It was very good. I saw that. Not gonna send to him. Think phone not gonna work because it's the wrong one. I look forward to seeing your new video, Lily. Well, I was late coming on, and I still we're almost 2 hours in already. I just don't see it. So to the new folks, how's your weather? I already went through this for when I first came on, but we got a few new people in. How's the weather down your way, Wayne? Yeah, I haven't got to do a video in a couple of days because I switch out of the phones. I've been setting it up. Hopefully I'll get one in today. I'm gonna have to make up for lost time. I'm one of those guys. I've made a video every day since I started my YouTube, and I haven't got to do one for 2 days. I'm just about freaking out. How's Miss Sue doing? Are we doing peaches this week or something new? Pears. That was last week, wasn't it? Kenneth, the Kentucky fam, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you this morning. Man, that's a pretty long name. Blue Haze. Is that the name of a song? Or is that something I missed? Orange Haze there? I was just wondering how far the smoke from California is going. We have a very little bit of it here. Enough just to make it kind of hazy. You got an orange haze there, Scott? Is that from local fires or is that from California? Walker's in the house? What in the heck? Hey, Walker. How you been, bud? You get those trees trimmed? Did you get the trees trimmed? All right, Lily, thanks for dropping by. Look forward to your next video. Hey, Walker, you get those trees trimmed? You gonna answer me or what? Oh, the landscapers are there, huh? You must live in an apartment. All right, Wayne. You're gonna have to wait. Get down. My fur babies. Dustin! Sorry about that, guys. Gotta get my kids' attention. Yeah? The dogs need out. Right. Landscapers.
Miles taking you today?
Yes. That's the college kid, you guys. Close that door, otherwise the camera won't focus.
Yep.
That's my college kid. I can't believe he's already in college. Seems like just yesterday he was in elementary school. Yeah, he's into that camo stuff, Chris. Yes, Sue, I did. This is it right here. We're on the maiden voyage of the new phone. Trying to figure out everything that makes it work right. Sometime today I'm gonna be getting a new laptop. I fried the other one. So if somebody rings the bell or knocks on the door, yeah, it's doing a lot better, Scott. It was. I didn't even like it. It was a hardware problem. They figured out I called the carrier and they remotely went into the phone and found it was a hardware problem. Take care of that glare. Caught cookies for breakfast because I overslept. I'm like that, excuse me, I'm like that other YouTuber that does cookies. Cookie. Doug Fairchild or something like that. You're back to painting ceilings? You got the girls helping you again, Walker? You did what? The Fat Anglers Challenge? You still got the fires over there? Is that what you're saying, Sue? So they're getting your wildfires under control. Right on. Cool. Glad you're gonna be okay. We don't want them fires burning all that fat wood up, do we, Sue? I'm hoping to be able to make a trip back there the next summer, Sue. All my friends want me to come back and see them, so maybe coming back there to see them in the summer next year. Oh, you're on lunch then, eh, Walker? I can't wait till I get my new laptop. That's a good one, Scott. Yeah, it would be nice to come back and visit. I miss it out there. Maybe I could stop by and see you on the way before I cross over the mountain. Oh, you got the first part of your winemaking? You hurry up and get it done so you can send me a bottle of it. Yes, exactly. I'd like to do that. Maybe we make a quick video together or something. Yeah, cool. That would be cool, wouldn't it? It'd be awesome. I can wait. It'll be right around the holidays. It'd be perfect. Perfect timing. Are you out of here, Scott? I didn't see it go by. It might be the mailman here. Let me see what time it is. It's about time for him for sure. I took him out so they could meet him yesterday, but they didn't want any part of it. I hope they didn't burn up all that fat wood. That would be a real shame. Yes, you did, and it's very good stuff too. But it would be a shame for it to get all burned up so you couldn't find any more, wouldn't it? Oh, I am sure of it. That's just too darn bad, huh? I bet you could still find some out there after the fire, so you might be able to find it and just brush off the burnt part. Your stump is untouched. Right on. Is Uncle Al still in here? Is he gone already? Oh, okay. I was just wondering how he was feeling. He hasn't been doing too good. We're gonna go about another 20 minutes because I gotta take my kid to college. I'll make it a 2.5 hour stream instead of a 3 because I have to get my kid off. He started college this week. I'll do that, Sue, because I would think that, even if it got burned a little bit, you could still use it. Might even make it better. I'm not sure. You better get up in those mountains and do some more fishing, Sue, before you can't anymore. I think winter's on the way. Rained here all day yesterday, and it's kind of chilly out there today. Uh-oh. They're trying to kill somebody. All right, Walker. Hey, give me a call later, okay? They're having a heck of a time out there. I don't understand why my kid can't hear them. Tried to get him to meet the mailman yesterday, and they kept barking at him. So he took a step towards them, and they took off the other way. Yep, it's what it is for sure. Oh, thanks, Chris. That wasn't like that when we moved in here. We had to make that color ourselves. We did it. All these walls were just white. We came in here and we painted everything up. Oh, okay, Sue. I will when this is over, I'll go back in the replay and check it out. I already wrote down the name of it just in case I. Oh, there you guys are. Yeah, he let them in the back door. Now you posted that link, I can just go and hit the link, but I could look too. It doesn't hurt me. Hey, Kaylin, how are you doing? Good to see you just swung in. Good to see you. Yep, you did. Kid let him in the back door. Didn't want Chris to see his camo pants he had on. I don't have anything for you. You're looking at me like I have some food. You have the same pair of camo pants? Oh, yeah, you probably got them at Walmart, huh? Oh, that's a good idea, Kaylin. Yeah, they're soft, kind of soft and fuzzy. I remember buying those things for him. I bought them because they were soft and fuzzy. I guess fuzzy's not really the right word, but you know what I mean. Probably. They want to know. They want to know if those camo pants were comfy.
They are.
They are. Come say hello before you go. He's dressed now. He's getting ready to go to college.
Hello. Be good boys. Hi, Dad.
See you when you get home, son. Have a good day.
Well,
Yeah, his name's Dustin. Hates being called Dusty. He says, my name is Dustin, not Dusty. He's gonna be smart when he gets out of there. He's going for computer science. You'll be seeing him in a few more of my videos. He's gonna start helping me a little bit. Yeah. He's got a cousin that lives in well, it's close to Seattle. It's north of Seattle, but he works at Microsoft in Seattle, and he's kind of in the company, Microsoft. He's got like a super high security clearance. So he told Dustin that if he would go to college for computers and pass, he would get him a job at Microsoft. So he is slaving away. It'd be a good job for him. That is, yeah. Not many people can say they have a cousin or an aunt or an uncle or whatever that works there that's in a high position. Yep, I do too, Kaylin. This has been his dream for a long time, so I'm thinking that he'll work real hard at it. His cousin is like, shoot, I think he's like 44 now. But Dustin, he is into those Legos that you put together, and he has been ever since he was just a knee high to a grasshopper. Well, his cousin, the guy that works at Microsoft, he is the same way. He's got every Lego that's ever been made, every one of those sets. He has every one that's ever been made. So if he doesn't have it, he goes and buys it. So kind of a fit there, right there, You go down to his room and he's just got shelf after shelf after shelf. So definitely good with his hands. You know what, Kaylin? I told him, I don't know, a few years back that he should be gluing them together with super glue or something so that they would never come apart and he would just have that set put together forever. But he said a true person that does Legos doesn't glue them together. They leave them loose so that if they need to, they can take the parts and use them somewhere else. He's always thinking. That's what makes me think he's going to be good at computers and all that stuff. Really good with his hands, and he's always thinking. Exactly. You know what? He took, Wayne, what he did was he took welding in high school. And when I worked, I did welding for, longer than I want to talk about. That's how I made my living. I made really good money at it, but I told him that he couldn't do that for a living because if he wanted to be like me and be broken down and not be able to do anything, then he would go into welding. But if he didn't want that, that he would not do that for a living. I said it wouldn't be bad for him to have a hobby doing that, but I don't want him to do it for a living. All right, Sue. I really appreciate you coming by. I'm sure I'll see you on Saturday night. Try not working too hard, okay? Yeah. I told him he could do it for a hobby, you know. If he wanted to put a little buzz box or something in his garage and just do it on the side, that would be terrific, you know. But to go out and have to lift that heavy steel and throw it around and fit it together, weld it all up, I really don't want him to do that. I mean, if he hadn't done good in school or something like that, that might be a good trade for him to get into, but he's got a brain, so. You have a good day, Sue. Don't work really hard, okay? If you guys haven't, excuse me, if you guys haven't smashed that like button, don't forget to do that. Oh man, I suppose not. Well, you know what, Caitlin? Shoot, I'm trying to think of where I saw it, but I did see a video of a guy that made up a small wood lathe using nothing but a drill motor. And that might be okay in a small apartment. You could like set it up in the corner or something on a table. And he made the whole thing out of wood. And then he just added, yeah, exactly. That's it. DIY dark matter. That's where I saw it at. But he made one out of wood. He just added a drill motor in to make the thing turn. I thought it was a pretty darn good idea. Hey Wayne, did you ever think about trying what I told you about for that leather project? I know you said you tossed it out, but maybe you should just work on it a little bit and see if you can't bring it back. I've got the project I'm working on now for my leather is making shoot, I don't even know what they call them, but it goes on the butt, on the stock of a gun to hold the extra shells. That's the project I'm working on right now. See, there you go. Yeah, I actually tried the rasp. The rasp and the sandpaper took it completely out. The rasp kind of digs into the leather, and then the sandpaper brings it back to the smoothness. Heck, I've even got it here. I can show you. Let's see. You can't even see where it was at now. It's right in here, I believe. It used to be. It used to be right here, Wayne. That's where the glue dropped out onto it. And I used that rasp, and I just dug into the leather and took the glue off, and then I took I took a sanding block, and I just ran it back and forth until it got the leather back to being smooth. And you can't even tell that it was done. See? I can show you. You can't see where it was at, can you? That's why I said I think you could bring it back. Just have to be a little patient with it. You want me to mail you one? I'll mail you one if you think it'll help. They're not that expensive. You got an email on your about page, Wayne? Because if you do, I'll just send you one. That way, if you have them boo-boos, you can just take them out. That's what I call them. I call them boo-boos. I get upset, but it depends on the knife. What leather I use, like this one here, Wayne. I used a heavy leather. See, you can see I used a heavy leather, but only because of the size of the knife. So that's the knife. So I used a heavy leather so to make sure that it would hold. Yeah, I can't remember the ounce of it, but you can see, yeah, it's probably, I'd say it's about 2/16 thick. And then I put a double welt on it because of the size of the knife. Because of the size of the knife, I put like a welt on each side. And then I just built the snap right in. See how I cut the leather so that the snap would be just built in as one piece. But see, I got the tin's in there. Whoop. And then a place here for the ferrule rod. I think it came out pretty good. And the reason it's brass here and not up here is because these kind of knives, or you use them to usually you beat on them and stuff, and brass is soft, so we put a stainless steel head on it so that you can sit there and not feel bad about beating on the head of it and stuff when you're out in the woods. Came out pretty good, I think. He does a really good job. He's sending me a Bowie knife. I can't wait to get that. When I get the Bowie knife, I'll show it off to you guys. I'm gonna be making a sheath for it, so. Thanks, Chris. Were you guys here when I showed them all off? I don't think Wayne was. Somebody told me to bring out the knives, so I did. Here's one of the sheaths for the cleavers. This one here is sold. It's sold to Keith. What else I got in the box? Oh, I got this one left too. One of the knives is gone. I gave it to Scott for his drawing. Yeah, here's the other one. This is a cross draw. See, it's got the loop right here. So it's a cross draw. It can be carried scout style or off onto the side so you can reach across and grab it. That was the intention for it. So that's a pretty good one there. It came out pretty good. The blade, see, that's the blade. It just fits right in there so snug it won't even come out. And then I have a couple of cleavers. I have, ouch! I'm gonna cut myself. Oh shoot, I did. I don't have the sheath for this yet, but these are called the mini cleavers, and I still have to make sheaths for them. But I'm not gonna make them until somebody orders the cleaver. These are called mini cleavers, and he leaves those forge marks in there on purpose. Yeah, it's called a mini cleaver, Chris. So, yeah, I got some more stuff coming. He's gonna be shipping me some more stuff on Wednesday, so I should have some more to show you guys not this week, but hopefully next week. Yes, they're called mini cleavers, Kalen. And he makes the bigger ones too. He's sending me the full size one for Gray Man. I'm gonna put a sheath on that for him. But I'm staying kind of busy. Like I said, I'm doing that. I can't remember what the heck it's called for that gun. Carry the shells on stock. Oh yeah, all this stuff is for sale if you guys want any of it. If you guys are interested in a new knife or a cleaver, let me know. These are for sale, and I can get new ones all the time. Well, not all the time. I have to wait for him to make them. I'm kind of excited to get that Bowie knife. He did Prepper Madness. He's the guy that makes the knives for me. He went to a rodeo this last weekend and had all of his knives out there, peddling them there. And he sold one of the Bowie knives there to a guy. I think he said for $100. It must be a pretty nice looking knife. Some of these knives here are kind of spendy too, but they're the kind that are gonna last you forever. They're not gonna fall apart. Every one of his knives and all the sheaths are guaranteed. We stand behind all the work we do. Yeah, I can't either. I'm really looking forward to that, Wayne. Thinking about seeing if you can't make a machete type, maybe a little bit longer, for bushcrafting. Something like a machete, but not quite a machete, maybe a long knife. I think he could do that pretty easily. We talk about 2 times a week on the phone, so we are always pushing each other for ideas. I couldn't teamed up with a better person. Oh, really? Well, you know what? There's always going to be somebody out there copying what you do because they can't figure it out for themselves. You know that? Have him do it what? Let me get up there. A CX? Is that a CX? What does that look like? Let me know what it looks like, and I'll be glad to tell him to try it. He's a pretty good artist. If you guys are interested in those small cleavers, the cleaver alone is $25, and then I sell the sheath extra. And it depends on what kind of sheath you want on it, what the cost is. So usually what I do is I talk to the people that I'm making them for, so that I make it just for them. Kind of makes it like a custom sheath just for use. That's the whole idea behind it. Yeah, I've noticed that too, Wayne. Isn't that something? I think it's because they run out of ideas. I don't get it, they big channels, 40, 50, 60,000 people on there, and they can't come up with their own ideas. Yes, indeed, Kalen. He does pretty good work. Oh, yeah, I've been watching that Forge for the Fire. Yeah, that's a good show. Well, I think they sent me a pretty good phone this time. It hasn't blurred out except when I had that glare. Oh, yeah, you're constantly creating. Canadian Prepper is the worst. You know what? When I first started my channel, I watched him religiously, but uh, I don't really watch him too much anymore because it's like you said, you work hard to get your content, and then they come along on your shirt tails and do the very same thing. It's like they like you say, copy. I think it's because they can't come up with their own ideas. What do you think? See, I pretty much got this phone squared away, but when my other device comes, I'll be getting it all set up. And then when I get it set up, I'm going to start work on the buggy again. So I've got some of the parts. I'm not going to say I have them all because if I say I have them all, I'll start doing it and I'll figure that I have forgotten something. I have to go back to the store again. So yeah, me too. I used to watch him too. The Black Scout, if he's not doing reviews, he's copying other channels. I have noticed that. And I guess it's not a bad idea to at least get ideas from other channels, but to blatantly, I guess blatantly is the right word, to copy them is, I don't like that. Because copying is a totally different thing from getting ideas and running with it in a different direction. But they just pick up the idea and go in the same direction. I don't go for that. So Black Scout and Canadian Prepper, I have kind of put on the back burner. I still get notifications from them, but I don't go and watch the content as much. Yeah, that's what Canadian Prepper does. When he does his reviews, he's doing some out of this world gear that most of us can't really afford. I mean, maybe he can because he's getting it for free. Hey, Carrie Cameron, how you doing? You haven't been here for a while. Welcome back, Carrie. I know I haven't seen you. What you been up to? Yeah, same here. I'm trying to think of that other channel called shoot. I think it's called Survival. Oh, I can't remember the rest of it, but he's starting to copy us too. He started out with pretty good content. He's an ex-military guy, but I've noticed that now his channel is pretty big, but he's actually getting his ideas from the guys below him. I can't remember Survival. I think it might be Survival Man. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say that's it exactly, but it's close. Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. Are you okay? Are you okay now? I didn't know you were in the hospital. You're not doing too good? What's wrong with you? Don't mind me asking what's going on. Why are you not feeling well? No, it's not Survival Middleman, no. I'm trying to think of his name because I know he just lives in Wyoming. That's how come I started watching him. Oh no. Do they know what causes it? I can't make you a mod on my phone, Carrie, but I'll put your name down to get you on there, okay? When I get my new computer, my new laptop, I'll make you a mod. But you gotta come and watch, okay? Yep, it takes a while to get your energy back after surgery for sure. That's right, Chris. I hear you there, Wayne. So do I. All right, Carrie. If I don't see you later, maybe stop by on Saturday for the drawing. Hope you start feeling better, sweetie. Have a good day. Yeah, Carrie is a young lady. I hate to see her sick. Well, time flies by. We got 10 minutes left, you guys. I just let my kid take the car so I could stay on. Watch out, young man on the road. He's a good driver. Yeah, I actually started him driving when he was about 8 or 9, letting him take the car out in fields and stuff. Like I said, I lived out of town, so it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles from town out to my place, and I would let him drive. After I got out of town, he would drive us all the way home. He was only like 9 years old. So he's a pretty good driver. Oh, cool. Your mom gonna go take care of it. Good. You can stick around. We got 10 minutes left. Ugh. Can't quit yawning. Must be because I jumped out of bed too fast. How many of y'all are working on preps? With everything going on in the world right now, you should at least be working on them. Yep, that's because you didn't bring me my coffee, CR. You didn't airlift it in. There you go, teasing me again. Yeah, you can only, everybody, this is what I get. Everybody, all the prepping channels and everything, they all are trying to get you to get all this stuff together, but actually, if something were to happen, you wouldn't want a lot of stuff to have to pack around with you. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm going to bug in, but what would happen if you had to leave? I mean, you can't take it all with you. So you got to learn to live with less. Yeah, I had the same problem, Wayne. I had folks want to munch on mine. I ended up getting a padlock, padlock, and put it in a cupboard and put a padlock on it, so I could build up instead of it putting it in there and it disappearing. hardcore stuff sometimes. You had heart surgery? Oh my goodness. I hope you get by really good. You'll be okay if you do everything the doctors tell you. My new thing is to start making my own buckets. Know if you guys know Finger Lakes Prepper, I know some of you do, but he sent me a bucket, a survival bucket from Mountain House, and then some of the others, they were teaching me how to make my own buckets. Yeah, FLP is a great guy, yes. All right, Carrie, you go rest. I'll be saying prayers for you, sweetie. So I'm thinking about buying buckets and starting to. I went and got me a food seal meal thing, where I can make my own bags. And just start making my own bags and putting them in buckets and starting to build up my food preps like that. And then put them in the closet with the old padlock. That's my plan. Yep, Mylar bags, yep, and then seal them all up. That is my plan. I'll be using the little seal meal thing on my next video. That's it, CR, padlock. Can't keep them, padlock them. Turn hardcore. I'm gonna be gone in about 5 minutes, Gray Man. Hey, I'm gonna you got your email address, right, Gray Man, in your about section, right? I'm gonna email you. Yeah, I'm gonna email you if it is. You get email, right? I'm gonna email you about the sheath, and then I'm gonna give you my phone number, and we'll talk about what you want on it. Oh man, Wayne, I'm sorry about that. All my exes live in Texas. You ever see me in streams and stuff? I usually type somewhere in there that all my exes live in ditches. I've been married twice. I got screwed 2 times, so I am not married right now, but I have a significant other. I always feel better after they're gone, that's for sure. Right on, Wayne. Cool beans, dude. That's like me. I have somebody pretty decent now, but burn out on the marriage thing, so we keep it strictly unmarried. Well, you're probably good for that, Kaylin. Sometimes you just can't get paired up with the right person. Well, I think the camera worked out after we got the door shut, don't you guys think? We didn't blur but once after we shut that darn door. Worked out pretty well. But we're coming up on the end of this here, guys. We got just about half a minute left. I want to thank you guys for coming around. Exactly, Gray Man. If you can't leave your money out, then you're not probably with the right person. And the divorce is messy. I went through it. Actually, the last one I went through, I had to fight for custody of my kid. Thanks, CR. I appreciate that. It's always a pleasure to see you, Chris. I'm going to email you my phone number, bud. Yep, it's finally working good. Yep, I'll see you guys somewhere down the stream, okay? Okay, that's it. We just flipped into the 3-hour mark. I'm over. Good to see you guys, though. I'll see you guys on Saturday night, but I'll see you before on the tube for sure. Thanks for coming, you guys. Catch you around.